Each day, new names appear in the news, lives that have now come to an end. This video highlights some of the most recent passings in March 2026. Let us take a moment to remember them. Let's start with someone who changed how people think about running, Jeff Galloway. Jeff Galloway was born on July 12, 1945, and passed away on February 25, 2026, at the age of 80 due to a hemorrhagic stroke. Jeff Galloway was a member of the U.S. team at the 1972 Munich Olympics, where he competed in the 10,000-meter event and achieved numerous notable accomplishments. He won the 1974 Honolulu Marathon, set the American record for the 10-mile distance in 1973 with a time of 47:49, and became the first ever winner of the Peachtree Road Race in 1970. He developed the run-walk-run method, which helps reduce injuries and increases the likelihood of completing a marathon. Next is a talented performer who worked in both theater and film, Sondra Lee. Sondra Lee, born September 30th, 1928, passed away on February 23, 2026, at 97 from natural causes. Sondra Lee was the first to portray the role of Tiger Lily in the Broadway musical Peter Pan, 1954. This performance was later broadcast on television, reaching over 65 million viewers and bringing her nationwide fame in the United States. She played the role of Minnie Fay in the original Broadway production of Hello, Dolly, 1964. This was one of the most successful musicals in Broadway history and became the longest-running role of her career. Here is a strong voice from the civil rights movement, Joanne Bland. Born on July 29, 1953, Joanne Bland passed away on February 19, 2026, at the age of 72 after lung cancer. Joanne Bland took part in civil rights protests in Selma at just 11 years old. She was one of the young activists actively involved in marches against racial segregation. She participated in the historic march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge during the Bloody Sunday event. This march helped pave the way for the passage of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. When we talk about classic songs, we should remember Neil Sedaka. Neil Sedaka, born March 13, 1939, died on February 27, 2026, at 86, with the cause not publicly identified. Many of Neil Sedaka's songs reached high positions on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Notably, Breaking Up Is Hard to Do reached number 1 in the United States. He had a long-standing collaboration with Howard Greenfield, writing numerous hit songs together. He was part of the generation of songwriters at the Brill Building, a famous center for pop music composition. A producer who helped many famous musicians succeed, John Hammond. Born November 13, 1942, John Hammond passed away on February 28, 2026, at 83 due to cardiac arrest. John Hammond was the talent scout and mentor who discovered or helped develop the careers of many legendary artists, including Bob Dylan, Aretha Franklin, and Billie Holiday. He organized the From Spirituals to Swing concert at Carnegie Hall, an event that helped bring jazz, blues, and gospel music to a wider audience. Known for her emotional duets, this is Lorraine Bayly. Lorraine Bayly, born January 16, 1937, passed away on February 28, 2026, at 89 due to declining health. Lorraine Bayly is best known for her role as Grace Sullivan in the television series The Sullivans, 1976 to 1983. It was one of the most successful TV programs in Australia at the time. She received numerous awards, including recognition at the Logie Awards, and was honoured with the Order of Australia AM for her contributions to the arts. A writer who creates exciting stories in science fiction and horror, Dan Simmons. Dan Simmons was born on April 4, 1948, and died on February 21, 2026, at 77 from natural causes. Dan Simmons' novel Hyperion, 1989, is his most famous work. It won the Hugo Award for Best Novel and is considered one of the greatest science fiction works of all time. His novel, The Terror, was adapted into the television series The Terror, 2018. The work received widespread critical acclaim. Behind great music recordings, we find people like Bob Power. Bob Power, born April 5, 1952, passed away on March 1, 2026, at 73 with no cause publicly identified. Bob Power was the engineer behind the sound quality of many classic hip-hop albums and was a key collaborator of A Tribe Called Quest. He collaborated with many renowned artists, including De La Soul, Erykah Badu, and D'Angelo. These projects played a significant role in shaping modern hip-hop and neo-soul music. An actress known for her strong and natural performances, Annabel Schofield. Born September 4, 1963, Annabel Schofield died on February 28, 2026, at 62 due to cancer. Annabel Schofield appeared in Australian television programs such as All Saints and Water Rats. These roles helped her establish a name for herself in the television industry. She was not only active in film but also performed in theater, with a career spanning multiple areas of the performing arts that demonstrated her versatility as an actress. In football, Lou Holtz is a very well-known name. Lou Holtz was born on January 6, 1937, and passed away on March 4, 2026, at 89, with the cause not publicly identified. Lou Holtz was the head coach of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish football team, leading them to a national championship victory in 1988. Before joining Notre Dame, he also coached several college teams, achieving significant success with programs such as the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Jennifer Runyon is an actress with charm and energy. Jennifer Runyon, born April 1, 1960, passed away on March 6, 2026, at 65 due to cancer. Jennifer Runyon is best known for her role as Gwendolyn Pierce in the television series Charles in Charge, 1984 to 1985. She also had notable roles in films such as Ghostbusters, 1984, in which she played an office worker. An actor who brings depth to his roles, Corey Parker. Born on July 8, 1965, Corey Parker passed away on March 5, 2026, at 60 due to cancer. Corey Parker starred in the popular television series The Heights, 1992, where he played the role of Alex O'Brien. Corey Parker received widespread praise for his ability to portray a wide range of roles, from comedic characters to more serious performances. He was regarded as one of the talented actors of the 1980s and 1990s. A memorable name in football history, Matt Snell. Matt Snell, born August 18, 1941, died on March 10, 2026, at 84, with the cause not publicly identified. Matt Snell was one of the standout players for the New York Jets in the National Football League. During the 1968 season, Snell had a breakout year, rushing for 1,000 yards, approximately 1,609 meters in a single season. A longtime actor with many roles over the years, Matt Clark. Matt Clark was born on November 25, 1936, and passed away on March 15, 2026, at 89 due to complications of spinal surgery. Matt Clark was notable for his roles in films such as The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976, and The Long Riders, 1980, where he played important supporting characters. He was a familiar face on television shows such as The Rockford Files and The A-Team, where he portrayed a variety of supporting roles and left a strong impression on audiences. Len Garry is part of an interesting story in music history. Len Garry was born on January 6, 1942, and passed away on March 2, 2026, at 84 from natural causes. Len Garry was the tea-chest bass player for the band the Quarrymen. This was the original group founded by John Lennon, which later evolved into the Beatles. He was involved in the skiffle movement, an important precursor to 1950s British rock, and was closely associated with the band's earliest performances in Liverpool. An important and respected economist, Christopher Sims. Christopher Sims, born October 21, 1942, passed away on March 14, 2026, at 83, due to complications from injuries caused by a fall at home. Christopher Sims was one of the recipients of the 2011 Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences, alongside Thomas Sargent, for his research on macroeconomic modeling and the analysis of how the economy responds to changes in monetary policy. Sims is notable for developing the vector autoregression (VAR) method, an important tool in modern macroeconomic analysis. A TV personality known for her friendly style, Kiki Shepard. Kiki Shepard was born on July 15, 1951, and died on March 16, 2026, at 74 due to a heart attack. Kiki Shepard was a well-known host of The Gong Show, a popular American music game show where contestants performed and could be gonged if they were not highly rated. Beyond her role as a host, Kiki Shepard was also a talented performer with strong singing and stage abilities. Irish folk music is beautifully expressed by Dolores Keane. Dolores Keane, born September 26, 1953, passed away on March 16, 2026, at 72. With the cause not publicly identified. Dolores Keane is one of Ireland's most renowned folk singers, recognized for her distinctive voice and unique performance style. Dolores Keane has also been honored for her enduring music career and her influence in preserving and developing traditional Irish music for future generations. A social activist who works for justice and peace, John M. Perkins. John M. Perkins was born on June 16, 1930, and passed away on March 13, 2026, at 95 from natural causes. John M. Perkins was one of the prominent figures in the civil rights movement in Mississippi, one of the states with the highest levels of racial segregation in the 1960s. John M. Perkins was the author of several notable books on justice and racial issues, including Let Justice Roll Down, 1976, in which he shared his experiences in the struggle for equality and justice. A guitarist known for his strong rock sound, Phil Campbell. Phil Campbell, born May 7, 1961, died on March 13, 2026, at 64, due to complications from surgery. Phil Campbell was the lead guitarist of Motörhead from 1984 to 2015. He remained with the band for over 30 years, becoming an essential part of its legendary lineup alongside Lemmy Kilmister. He contributed to the writing and performance of several important albums, including Orgasmatron 1986, 1916, 1991, and Inferno 2004. These albums helped Motörhead maintain its status as one of the most influential rock and metal bands in the world. A musician famous for his unique organ style, Augie Meyers. Augie Meyers was born on May 31, 1940, and passed away on March 7, 2026, at 85. With the cause not publicly identified. Augie Meyers became known for his use of the Vox Continental organ, creating a distinctive garage rock plus Tex-Mex sound that became his signature and influenced many artists across rock, country, and Latin music. He was a founding member of the Sir Douglas Quintet, a band that achieved major success with the song She's About a Mover, 1965. Helping popularize the Tex-Mex sound blended with rock music in the United States. An actress who helped open doors for others, Judy Pace. Judy Pace, born June 15, 1942, passed away on March 11, 2026, at 83, with the cause not publicly identified. Judy Pace is considered one of the first African-American actresses to have prominent roles in television series. She appeared in popular shows such as Peyton Place, helping to break racial barriers in the American television industry. She also appeared in numerous other films and television shows such as Ironside and The Mod Squad, and was known for her versatility in portraying a wide range of roles. Nicholas Brendon is a familiar face from television. Born on April 12, 1971. He passed away on March 20, 2026, at the age of 54 due to natural causes. Nicholas Brendon was nominated for a Saturn Award for his role as Xander Harris in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is one of the most prestigious awards recognizing works and performers in the sci-fi, fantasy, and horror genres. He was honored and invited to attend many major events such as Comic-Con and fan conventions, reflecting his lasting recognition within the community. Known for his action roles and martial arts background, Chuck Norris is a name recognized worldwide. His life began on March 10, 1940, and came to an end on March 19, 2026, at 86, with the cause not publicly identified. Chuck Norris was the world middleweight karate champion for several years from 1968 to 1974, winning numerous major titles in professional martial arts competitions across the United States. He was inducted into prestigious organizations such as the Black Belt Hall of Fame and was also named Fighter of the Year in 1969 by Black Belt magazine. Ed Bernard appeared in many films and television shows over the years. Born on July 4, 1939, he passed away on January 23, 2026, at the age of 86, with the cause not publicly identified. Ed Bernard was best known for his roles in television series such as Policewoman and The White Shadow. These highly successful shows in the 1970s and 1980s helped him establish a strong presence in American television. He had a career spanning several decades with numerous roles in both film and television. Often cast in supporting roles, he brought depth and authenticity to his performances, earning critical respect and establishing a lasting professional legacy in the entertainment industry. Thank you for taking a moment to remember these lives with us. If this video meant something to you, you may choose to like, subscribe, and follow for future updates.